You want to introduce yourself in your poem?
Do I have to? Yeah. Do I have to look at the camera? Can I pretend it's not there?
No, you can pretend he's not there.
Okay.
He's invisible.
Is it started? Are you just going to edit all this out? Okay. I'm Brianna, and this is my poem, my slam poem, I Think This Is Justification. Sexism is both discrimination based on gender and the attitudes, stereotypes, and cultural elements that promote this discrimination. People call me sexist when I express my belief in the superiority of women, but I reject that notion. Given the historical and continued imbalance of power where men as a class are privileged over women as a class, an important but often overlooked part of the term sexism is prejudice plus power. I believe that women can't be sexist toward men because women lack the institutional power to do so. In fact, women are forced to operate within the systematic framework of advantage created by men to privilege themselves. I argue that it is only sexism if the person is capable of using that framework, otherwise it is prejudice. So maybe I am a little prejudiced, but let me explain. Generally speaking, you are pretty much the most arrogant creatures, believing somehow that you are more important than a large portion of the population. This provides for your outstanding sense of entitlement. You even begin to believe that a catcall is some kind of compliment. Oh, hot damn girl, you look fine today. Can I get a thank you? Now, I have never personally been catcalled, but as a female, I believe it is essential to stand up for other females, so I'm standing up right now. Maybe I am a little prejudiced, but let me explain. Your inclination to rule arbitrarily creates an essence of oppression in your very presence. The way you stand with your legs 2 miles apart, arms at your hips with your self-righteous armpit hair peeking out of your shirt sleeves is not impressing anybody. Really, it's just imposing. You take up more space than you're worth, so how about this? How about you try to sit the way you expect a woman to sit? Cross your legs, pull your knees so close you feel as though the skin could fuse, stick a penny between them and make sure it doesn't move. If it does, you lose, and I think I just challenged you. Now, I know to ignore a challenge is not in your nature, but you have to realize that the odds are not in your favor for this one. So maybe I'm kind of a little bit prejudiced, but let me explain. There are heaps of videos on the internet in which boys try to tell women what they should and shouldn't do to be doable. Here's my response, and a little disclaimer, the following list is not at all about doability, it's just because I hate the way you look. I hate your cargo shorts, I hate your hair, no matter what style it's in, and I'm glad that a good portion of you will be bald one day. I hate your dark forests of disgusting leg fuzz. I hate your chest hair, your arm hair, and your hobbit feet. I hate your mustaches and goatees. I hate your egos. I hate that you think you can tell a woman when her body is suitable and when it's not, while you sit there like an elongated, upside-down isosceles trapezoid. I could practically find the surface area of your body with a simple formula. It's so easy, a man could do it. Whoa. I hate that you belittle and patronize, and you whine and cry when you don't get what you feel so entitled to. I hate that your values are dominant. I hate that your voices are most prominent. I hate your sense of superiority and the fact that you think you possess some kind of authority over everything. So maybe I am a little prejudiced, but I think you're entitled to this.
Woohoo!